Hey guys, Jagzinda here. Today I want to talk to you about pizza delivery cases and what makes those different than a typical car accident. The first thing to understand is that a pizza delivery driver, although many times inexperienced and maybe their first time driving for a company, is a commercial driver. And the pizza delivery company has special responsibilities when it comes to the training, oversight, and how that driver works. Unfortunately, many times the amount of oversight and training is not up to par for what is necessary to put the person on the roadway. And you have to imagine you have someone who's probably a teenager, maybe in their early 20s, who's relatively inexperienced as a driver, who's then put out on the roadway at a very busy time of day and is asked to make deliveries under a lot of pressure. And we've seen this time and time again where someone is hurt or killed due to a lack of training and oversight. And it's not always the pizza delivery person's fault solely, it's the company that trained them. Now, one thing to understand is that the company that is overseeing the pizza delivery driver is typically a franchisee that then reports to a franchisor. So, for example, in the Domino's hypothetical, Domino's corporate would then license to a franchisee a Domino's location. The franchisee is responsible, they're their own company, for the training, oversight, and verification that the person's doing a good job. Many times it's not clear if the person was delivering or not at the time, and that can affect how much insurance is available. It could go from a $30,000 policy up to $1 million policy, depending on when they're delivering. So if you have an incident involving a pizza delivery company, you want to be very careful on how you approach it and make sure you don't give away your rights, because a lot of times they're not going to divulge who they really are. We had a case recently where a client contacted us 1 month from the statute of limitations, and they had lost their husband in the wreck, and they didn't even know it was a pizza delivery company until we got involved. And that went from the case being worth a $30,000 policy limit to $1 million. And it was a horrific set of facts where just some really terrible things had happened. If you have any more questions or any more help, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.